we are a biomethane producer. And for those that study not just Latin back in high school, but ancient Greek, the word Gaia is Greek for Mother Earth. So that's where we've got our name from. As I said, we're a biomethane producer. And if there's any takeaway from today or this afternoon, is when you have your lunch today, that organic matter can go in two places. It can go in a bin where it will go to a landfill, and in that landfill it'll decompose and break down and generate methane gas going into the atmosphere. Or you can put that material in the appropriate organics bin, what we in Australia call FOGO, food organics, garden organics, and companies like us take that as feedstock to produce biogas. So, what Susie was trying to tell us earlier was Australia has a huge potential to utilise biomethane, utilise the biomass that we have in our economy today. And this waste material comes from intensive agriculture, things like manure, waste products from abattoirs, but it also comes from the food industry. We're working with a number of large Australian dairies. 7% of the milk or cream goes out as waste in their annual production line. And that currently today goes down the sewer system and can go into a treatment plant that captures the methane, but typically can also go out and biodegrade and cause methane to form. So what we're trying to do is capture that food waste at the source and convert it into a valuable product called biomethane. Additionally, some of the byproducts that come from this process are things that can be used as low-grade fertilisers and also provide backup power supply behind the meter to our clients. So what we've done in Ballarat, Victoria, with an ingenious group of engineers, we have about 120 employees with about 60 engineers looking at low energy technologies, not just in the food and intensive agriculture industry, but also the mining industry. And what we've created in a shipping container, and this is really based on Australian geography, a biodigester, an anaerobic biodigester. And for those that don't know about anaerobic biodigesters, essentially you take the food waste, put it in an environment where there's no oxygen, the bugs chew it up, and when they die off, the methane comes out, you capture that, and then you can use that for energy or burn it for heat. The waste product that then comes, which is what we call digestate, is then what we call a base material for fertilisers or compost. Now this is all done at the same temperature as your body, so 37 degrees Celsius. So it's a low energy, it's not energy intensive in the production. All you've got to do is maintain these bugs at a healthy temperature. And what we've done is, rather than build big tanks, concrete tanks, lots of infrastructure, is really try to scale this to the Australian geography, as I said before. Australia is a very geographically dispersed country. A lot of our food processing and intensive agriculture occurs outside the main cities. And so what we've done is, rather than build these big tanks that people have to transport waste into, we build them typically in a regional town or within a factory where the client is working. And this is particularly true for the dairy processing industry. The modular technology has a lot of benefits. Its capital cost is much lower, and these systems run pretty autonomously. And because we've got all the engineers and everything with our technology, these are run as process plants, so really don't need operators. We just basically pipe the waste in, macerate it if necessary, and the bugs do the rest of the work. So fantastic Australian innovation developed, as I said, here in regional Victoria. We have facilities particularly in southern part of Australia. We've got a trucking company that transports milk, wine and other organic material, and we help them with their tank washout water. We concentrate it up and use it as a feedstock to produce energy, which then powers their site to do the cleaning and operation of their business. The next stage will be putting a battery system in and actually powering their facility and their trucks by this renewable energy. We've also got facilities in cow production, or not cow production, but milk production, so with dairies, both in Western Australia, Victoria and Tasmania, and we also work with dairies that produce the milk in this space. We've also developed an ancillary business in composting to take that digestate solid and concentrate up normal compost material with high quality biomass material. So it's an exciting opportunity. We love trying to connect into the gas network. With scale, we can do it. So we're really hoping that government policy can continue to support this exciting development in Australia. So when you eat that banana or have that peach today, make sure you put it in the right bin. It's most likely going to come to someone like us. Thank you very much.